So, as I'm sure most of you guys were surprised today, I woke up and there was a brand new BTS music video on my subscription box on YouTube, and I was like, I didn't hear about this. I didn't know this was coming. V solo song directed by V, starring V, sung by V. What? What is going on, guys? Daniel aka Phoenix just coming at you guys with another brand new episode of Filmmaker Reacts, where I react to a film trailer music video from a filmmaking perspective to help you guys understand what goes into making your favorite videos on the internet. Today we're checking out V Winter Bear. So he shot this. I don't know if he shot this. He was not the DP, so he had somebody recording him, but he was directing it. So he oversaw the production, editing, everything. Wasn't exactly doing it, but he oversaw it. This is his vision come to life, which is really cool. We've seen Jungkook do this in like GCF videos, but it's cool to see V because V is more like photography oriented, and I'm kind of a photographer myself. I got some cool pics on my Instagram, so be sure to peep those if you want. This is really cool to see just how talented the members are, and I want to break this down for you guys and react to it from a filmmaking perspective to get a different take on it instead of just a BTS ARMY fan. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so there's no subtitles because this song is entirely in English, which is really admirable and really cool. I will say that his English is not as good as Jungkook's and clear, but okay, look. So we got a very flat color palette here, so I'm going to, and it's very desaturated, and yeah, it's like sepia-ish. It reminds me a lot of like the I Need You and Run days, so we're gonna translate into that right here, right now. All right, so we're moving on just like this, just to show you how the color grading works. The beginning zoom out felt very organic. I'm not a huge fan of like manual zooms out if they're not like super smooth. That was like a film burn effect, so I'm guessing he's a huge fan of like actual film, like real film with like cinema and real like film cameras instead of like digital. So that's a really cool thing. It's not kind of old school. I can see some film grain and like some, yeah, so maybe, I don't think this was shot on film. This probably is like digital effects because maybe it was shot on a film camera. I don't know. That's a digital camera. Really nice bokeh. So the bokeh is like when, see like this stuff is in focus right here, but all this stuff is out of focus, and you get these like, these circles for all the lights because that's just how they defocus. I don't really have that for this lens because this is an f4, but on my f1.8 you would get something like that. And yeah, you can really see all the grain. It's not like super clear, and he's really going for like that old school aesthetic here.
She looks like a black parrot, but you can flatter me.
And you can also tell that he's not the DP because he's in it. So somebody's shooting it for him, but he's still directing it because he's like, all of this is his one unified vision, and he really wanted to go for this style of thing. But I can tell for some of the shots, it most likely was him shooting it.
I want some good day, good day, good day, good day, good day.
Very mellow atmosphere.
Looks like a winter bear. Your sleeves so appealing.
Got some vlog footage, all right.
I wish you good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.
This is very colorful compared to the rest of it. A lot of like films get this like desaturated and like flat look because I mean there's something about it that makes it look a little more cinematic. And you don't have to worry about knowing how to color grade as much because you can just throw this over and it kind of makes the whole thing look nice without you having to do a lot of work. So it's a little shortcut. I see this a lot in like beginning films, and just Jungkook did it a lot. Like he did it in GCF in Tokyo, and I thought that was like amazing. I might use it for some of my cool next films just to test out how the look works, but it's very easy to do. Like I just demonstrated it right here, and it still creates a really nice product. Personally, I like a little more dynamic range in my stuff and like what I'm watching, so that's like really expressive not oversaturated, but just like high range of colors. Look at that range in his voice. He's going so high. Everybody like really knows V as the guy who's like the bass. You know, he sings really, really low in all the BTS songs, and he does that really well, but he also has this crazy range. I first realized that when I heard Stigma for the first time, but he's been constantly proving that, like in Lights and other Make It Right. He has lots of range, and I think he probably has like the most range out of all the BTS members, up there with maybe Jungkook, and J-Hope actually has a lot of range too, I feel like. And RM, they're all great singers. Love the bokeh, just like the depth of field is amazing. And got some slow-mo here. Ooh, this is really interesting scenery. Now we're playing stuff in reverse. I don't know what the whole theme or the message of this video is, but it's really cool eye candy and it looks nice. There's no doubt about that. This whole sequence is being played in reverse. Very extended instrumental outro. And it's just gonna fade out into nothingness, huh? All right. Solid. Oh wait, there's more. Title shot. Yeah, Winter Bear. Nice. Cool beans. Yeah, so we got a very good look into V's mind there and like how his creative like ideas come to life. Because he was the director, you oversee all of production, how it's shot, how the editing is, what kind of visual effects, what kind of mood you create, like what kind of color grading. So he went for a very old vintagey thing because he's really into old school photography and it really shows. I kind of got that vibe from Scenery with all like the photography noise sound effects he put in there. My only really gripe with this is that the song is really just like more of a poem, and it's just like, you know, it's very, very short. It's only like 1.5 minutes long, and the rest is just like an instrumental thing. I would have liked more like of a song and just that, but the visuals are really cool. I love the choices that they made with the color grading and making it film-like and the grain and all that. And I would have loved to see this for Scenery. I think this would have been amazing for Scenery, like something like this. But this gives me hope that we'll see more from not only just V in the future, more directorial stuff from him, but more of Jungkook and more of like the rest of BTS. So just to see like them diving more into their own individual passions, which always excites me because I love that. And I love this filmmaking stuff with the BTS members because it puts two of my favorite worlds together. But anyways, guys, I want to know what you guys thought about this. Were you surprised by this coming out of nowhere like me? If you were, drop a like on the video and subscribe for new of these every single week, guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. We were at 950 subscribers, not anymore, but let's get back up to 950. But anyways, guys, it's been me, Daniel. If you need to this, I want you to find yourself, be yourself, love yourself. Hi guys, Daniel aka Phoenix here, checking in with you guys at the end of the video. If you did enjoy what you saw, please check out one of these other two videos, or just like the video and subscribe down below for a video every single week. Thank you guys, I love you, have a good one.